Thank you very much, commissioners and dignitaries and audience. I'm going to give you a quick update on King's Landing, which is at the corner of 17th and Market Northwest, which heretofore has been the #1 address for police and fire calls. New owners came in on December the 10th, and if you were here a couple of months ago, Josh List was here to update you. We had a subsequent meeting on the 21st of June, which was attended by Mayor Burnaby, the safety director, and 4 council people. And I'm going to give you the update as to what's happened since then. We incidentally had a meeting with the mayor, one-on-one, with the owners on May the 4th. But since that time, they have 200 apartments in the total facility. Thus far, they've evicted 46, 7 more in process. 70 got the word and moved out. I'm going to tell you some of the things that they're doing to enforce it, to really make this a great address, obviously in Vassar Park. You now have to have a parking pass in order to park. If you don't have it there, they give you a sticker. In 10 days, if your car is not out of there, compliments of Canton Towing, you can go retrieve it. You have to have a credit score of 500 in order to be there, and you have to have triple the amount of the first month rent, and no felonies. They have no tolerance for any drugs, period. They've got 12 surveillance cameras because it's their policy not to have armed guards at the door, just from the standpoint of image. They've accounted in the past for 38% of the crime in Vassar Park. Vassar Park's relatively crimeless. We have less than 2% of the city, but that was the biggest part. In order to have animals, there's a $200 non-refundable fee that you pay, and you can have no more than 2 animals, and they can't be bigger than 35 pounds. We will have some canine training on premise just for the demonstration of those who live there and those who are watching and saying, you know what, I think maybe we do need to do some business elsewhere, and those folks, you know what I'm talking about. They've spent $15,000 so far on legal fees in the process of eviction, and I have a meeting coming up with Andrea Perry, the safety director for the city of Canton, to assist in additional support. Thus far, they've spent $140,000 on new electric boxes for each of the apartments, and they're going to spend $190,000 on replacing all of the windows. So after all of that, they decided that they wanted to elect me as president of Vassar Park Neighborhood Association, so I've been tasked with that honor and responsibility, and with that,
thank you. Congratulations.
thank you so much. Well,
all right,
we'll keep them up to date. They really want to be part of Vassar Park and part of the city, which is really positive after all of these tough years with Mr. Ken Ippolito, and there's a lawsuit going on between them and Mr. Ippolito, so they'll help him with his exit pass.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate the input.